Hello and welcome back to Songs of Six. As you can see, in the last episode we had completed our downtown industry area, or rather just started it, I should say. We got 4 smithies. We've got a nice mason, we've got a potter, and across the street we've got a barber, physician, hospital, bathroom, and a nice temple to Athuri, as well as our carpenter and jeweler who are kind of off to the side. This part of the street is going to need to get some lighting, and we're going to have to fix up this whole area too. But for this episode, we're going to be working on getting ourselves some leather. We've got leather from our hunter. We're going to use that to turn it into some bows. We do not have bowyers unlocked. Oh, we do. So that'll be good. We're going to train these 2 groups to have some bow skills, so that they're both equipped in melee and ranged combat. Other than that, I think I'll probably just do a little bit of expansion, some cleaning up, and maybe put another field in here. We've got this opiate farm, seems to keep our people happy, but I'd like to get another one just in case. And I will see you when I am all done. Alright, it is time to go over what we've done. You enjoyed that little cinematic bit there. I figured out how to do it. It's on the side. If you're wondering how, you just click on this little X here and it removes the whole screen for you. I also removed some of these tabs so that you don't have to see them too much. We'll just put the Citizens tab, Resources tab, and a Hotspots tab. We had all those open. So I can remove them like that. I kind of like to see my resources though. Obviously my citizens are up there. But, anyways, on to the topic at hand. We've made a bowyer. We've got 95 bows in stock. We've got Oryx making leather. We don't need too much leather as they're not using it for clothing. And we have some Enteldon right here who are making a little bit more livestock and some meat for us. We added a new opiate field, as well as kind of made this a nice little narrow area. We put a well in here to give this a little bit more fertility. Not much, but just a little bit. We've got a nice new graveyard where the old Enteldon pasture was, and we put in a new warehouse. I don't think that was there before. We put some new training grounds. We put an archery range. And we began training humans to be archers. Now we're going to put in 50 more up for training after the other group is now at 25% range training. So they'll be able to be firing and attacking at the same time, which is really good. Meaning we've got a 1.9% chance of being attacked, basically 2% chance of being attacked per year. We went through and upgraded some of these houses to have upstairs and basements. Some of them just have basements. Not all of them are upgraded yet. We're still working on that. We got 30 new slaves, and they are all living in here. It means our gem mining is complete. All of the gems are being mined by Garthemes, or they should be. For the most part, there might be like an odd Dundarian in here, but they all should be Garthemes living in here. And then we've also got our Sithlon mine, which is mostly Dundarians right now because we don't have enough Garthamis. But there are 45 or 43 of them technically working here. And they're bringing that Sithlon over here. Autosave. We got 3 being sacrificed per day. That's the required amount. And that's how much we mine per day. So every day they're going to be bringing Sithlon over here, mined straight from over there. We'll probably make a little hole for them to get through. And they sacrifice it, and our overall population, the religion goes up. If we get to, I think, 70 or 80%, it gets to, we probably need like 100% to be honest. Gets to 0.5, and then you get a bonus to all of these specific tasks like boyars, potters, rations, carpenters, jewelers, etc. We also have a bonus to submission and learning, which is why we were getting some knowledge last time. Completely went right up past it. This is the most important thing we got here. We've got a university. And if I look, my humans should be getting access to education. They are at 24%. If I look at everyone else, they're about an average percent. Dundarians will get the education next. But for now, we're going to just do humans. Because they can get this up there, and they get to make a overall boost. I don't know if that affects kind of what these guys are doing, but I kind of assume it's stronger than if I were to build more of these. If I just give them bonuses to like specific things. They can't obviously get it for smithing. There is no smith. Wait, oh, there is a smith specialization. I didn't know that. Well, you can, I guess. So we put that towards this, and they'll get a 5%. I think, what was it? 5% boost? Yep. And that means they'll be making more overall. So in the next episode, we're going to work on getting more education, more technology, I should say. But they are getting there. It's just there's a lot of people in the city, and they are trying to do different jobs. And the humans are kind of drawn between doing their training and doing their knowledge work, as well as some of them are doing weird things like running the fields and stuff. Although, no, it looks like the Cretonians are on it. That's good. I don't want to see like humans over here. I want to see Cretonians in these fields. They're kind of the odd jobbers. Yep, that's good. Most of them are Cretonians. All of these houses in here are upgraded. These houses need to be upgraded in the middle, but I have not been able to do that yet because I started to allocate access to stones like this. So let the whole city kind of get their cut stone in their houses. Speaking of which, do I have anything else I can give them? Cloth, I'll give them 1 because I'm importing that. Jewels are expensive. They need a 0.5%. I know the Dundarians like jewelry. So the Dundarians are gonna get some jewels. They're gonna get decked out here. So every Dundarian is allowed to have 1 piece of jewelry. And that's the humbleness of my rulership here. I'm willingly giving out fucking money like candy to my people. And if that doesn't make them extremely happy, Dev, I'm gonna lose my shit. Because I could easily go into my access here, my decrees, and give them a handout, you know, for a couple $100. But instead I have chosen to give them something each worth $800 a piece. So I could be selling it right here, choosing not to. Oh, actually, 700 a pop. How much am I gonna need to equip? let's just not think about the fact that we're losing money. We do usually have good money, sorry, but it's kind of all wrapped up in my armor and arms. But right now I'm building tools. Oh god, why am I coughing so bad? It's all wrapped up in these guys making some tools for the businesses because they're kind of running low on tools. Probably gonna build a dedicated smith for just tools right here. You can see the import traders are coming up this road I built now. They're coming straight. They're going right to where they need to go, dropping off their goods, and they are taking it, and they are going exactly the right direction down. So this man appears to be taking an empty cart back to his home, but then there's some guys bringing weapons and gear out of here too. That's exactly like what I wanted to see, so that they weren't taking their sweet ass time going that way. But I think at this point I am very happy with the city. Our 250 boys being pretty well trained with armor and equipment makes me happy. I want these guys to jump up a little bit in their training too. And I think I'm gonna try to equip them differently. Like, they're gonna have 2 armor pop there. Oh, I see why. Because when these guys came, when I made that new division, I didn't remove their armor and our weapons. There we go. No problem. No problem at all. And you can see our capital here, Capitol building, is in the direct center of it all. Pretty soon we're gonna build a fort, and I'm gonna have some of the fortress protect the city. I think, as I look at it, we have 4, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40 houses. That's 400. $800 roughly. 1,200. There's enough room in this city if I just upgrade the housing. I don't need any more. I just need to upgrade housing. And at that level I could literally build like a wall to protect off the city. My thought process being that I don't want probably more than 14,000 for a while. I think 14,000 is a little bit too much. Having built large cities before, I know this. Because if you look at my armor and weaponry, the amount of stuff I can create right now, it's really good. I can keep doing that for a while and make huge bank, but the more population you hit, so where I'm at 970, this will stay at 1.9 indefinitely. The neighboring factions won't really get that much more mad, but the second you get chieftain with administration and other things, you start to kind of enter that realm of their vision. They start to see you as a contemporary, like, challenge here. So, like, this guy, he's got what? 26 power. No vast. I don't think it's going to tell me how much power I have, but I'm really not convinced we have that much. Yeah, no, I can't see where our power is. But in the future, we're going to use just the money to buy mercenary divisions and send them out there, take over a capital or a town, beat them into submission. Probably the Sinnish, because the Sinnish don't have any other. It's just them. They have 29 power. These guys, they only have that much power, 26. If I was to make a mercenary army today, how much would it cost me? Roughly 80,000. These guys could easily wipe the floor with both of their capitals, and we could have both the Sinnish and Ujik, or whatever they're called, in our kingdom. Ugh, it's getting a stretch in there. Ugh. I would love to have those two boys into my kingdom, and I will of course rename them. They will not be named those annoying ass names. They'll be fucking Fiendtown 1 and fucking Fiendtown 2 right here. You can see that he is currently besieging Sinish. Although, is he? I don't think so, because he would be not able to send that out. But they are at odds right now, and they're not happy with each other. So hopefully they just keep beating each other up and staying down. No one captures the other. And I'll send my boys in there. I could probably send a world army faster than that, though. So we are at full capacity on weapons and armor. We're selling armor by the boatload. Out the heezy. Next episode, I'm going to work on that, getting it to 1,000. But for now, I'm going to hop off and say thank you for watching. Goodbye.